piece of Canada's latest military gear is set to deploy for the first time today. And it marks a milestone for the Canadian Armed Forces. A new Cyclone helicopter is on board HMCS Ville de Québec and heading overseas to participate in an ongoing NATO mission in Europe. Brett Ruskin joins us live from rainy Halifax. Holy cow, Brett. What role is this helicopter going to play?
Good morning. Yeah, certainly rainy here for this departure of this ship. But let's talk about the helicopter, the Cyclone helicopter, the first deployment for this new military asset. You might be wondering, why do we need a helicopter on a ship that's going overseas to a Navy mission? Well, when you think about it, the helicopter offers kind of a new dimension of intelligence for Navy officials. The helicopter can fly up, take off from the deck of the ship and fly over the horizon, taking a look to see what might be over there, get a different perspective on the surface, above the surface essentially. But it also can go beneath the surface as well, dipping a sonar sensor down beneath the surface to listen in for any submarines that might be beneath the surface. Again, this new Cyclone helicopter is replacing the Sea King helicopter, the aging asset that has been in service, that had been in service for more than 5 decades. And this new helicopter has improved sensors, improved range, and just an entirely new control system. And so again, this is the first time it's going to be used in service, again deployed on HMCS Ville de Québec, which is going to be leaving port later on this morning.
Now, the specific mission overseas, Operation Reassurance, is now entering its 5th year. So what exactly is the goal for the Canadian troops?
Well, sure. This operation, again, the 5th year Operation Reassurance, it began in 2014 as a response by NATO for the annexation of Crimea. Again, Russian aggression in that region led to the annexation of Crimea. We just heard earlier this week with that news conference in Helsinki between Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, where Putin said that he considers it a legal annexation. NATO obviously disagrees. And so since 2014, there have been NATO ships and troops in that area trying to act in solidarity with Ukraine and to present a show of force against Russia. So that is what the ship is doing overseas. That is what many ships have been doing overseas throughout this operation. Again, the latest vessel to begin their 6-month deployment begins today with HMCS Ville de Québec leaving Halifax.
Brett, thanks for the latest.